Fisch recently released this new ancient death serpent fish, which is an event slash exotic fish that you could get in the new death area. And here currently I have the ancient death serpent, which weighs a total of 578 kilograms. This is how it looks like, 500 kilograms, almost 600. We also have a big ancient death serpent which weighs 1,000 kilograms right here. Our main goal is going to be trying to spend like maybe around 500,000 coins. It depends on how long it obviously takes to get the giant mutation and try to get a big ancient death serpent. But this is how the big ancient death serpent looks like, and then this is how the regular ancient death serpent looks like. And then we also do have a giant mutated shark, so you can see the comparison. And also in our other appraising video, we did the whale shark, which as you can see, this is how big the whale shark is. You can't even see how big it is because how big the whale shark is, you can't even see shark. But this weighs 15,000 kg. The biggest one that we got was 21,000. Obviously we appraised it, so it went to 15,000 kg. So we're gonna go over here to the appraiser NPC, which if you guys didn't know, you go over here, you take your fish, you can either appraise it, or you could also as well check the price of the fish. With also appraising, you also could get mutations like big, giant, mythical, Midas, electric, frozen, etc. All those mutations you could get from as well from appraising your fish. It does cost 338 coins to appraise. I do have the game pass, which boosts the luck of appraising and also makes it like 25% cheaper, I think. So to start, we're gonna appraise this fish. Let's see what happens. So we appraised it. It appraised by 100 kg. So now it weighs 682 kg. With this, you have a chance of depressing or appraising. So we got lucky. There we go. We got even more luckier and appraised by another 283 kg, almost 300. This is how it almost looks like 1,000. Literally the exact almost same as the big ancient death serpent. We're gonna keep appraising it. We're gonna go appraise it again here, and as you can see, sometimes you can get unlucky and they got depressed by 291 kg. So we're gonna keep doing this. Hopefully we get lucky. Currently right now we have 3.6 million coins. We're gonna see how much coins we spent to get a good mutation. Our biggest weight currently that we have is 1,000 kg, which is the big ancient death serpent with the help of the rod of the depths with the enchantment of the basalt. That's how I got the big ancient death serpent. So we're gonna keep praising this. Hopefully we get lucky. The last time we did this was with the whale shark, which we did spend I think almost 100,000 coins. Obviously we couldn't appraise the big whale shark as much because obviously we didn't have as much coins as we do now. So now we'll be able to actually test this a bit more. And there we go. Now we have a big ancient death serpent, but this weighs 1,600 kg. Now look at how big ancient death serpent looks like. 1,600 kg. This has the big mutation. You can't fully see how big the screen is, but you can see the big difference with this big mutation and then this big mutation. So if we're able to get a giant ancient death serpent and get also as well high weight, well, it's going to be a pretty big ancient death serpent. We could also check the price of this. We're gonna check the price. This goes for almost 1,300 coins, and then we could check the price of this one, and this one goes for 8,000 coins. So this goes for 5,000 more coins. We're gonna keep praising it. Obviously, most likely if we appraise this right now, it's gonna lose the weight, and yeah, I was depressed by 500 kg, but it still has the big mutation. 40 minutes later of appraising, I think I spent 150,000 coins. I could be slightly wrong, but I finally got the giant ancient death serpent mutation, and look at how big this is. It's way bigger than the big ancient death serpent that we got, which was 1,600 kilograms, I think it was. Obviously you can't see how big this giant ancient death serpent is. We're gonna join with our other account and we're gonna be showing how big this ancient death serpent is. But before we do that, I want to see the price of this. I definitely do think you could get a way bigger mutations than this, but obviously that's gonna take some time to do. But over here we're gonna check the price of this giant ancient death serpent. Can you tell me the price of this? This goes for 1,700, almost 1,800 coins. I don't know if the big whale shark is bigger or the ancient death serpent is bigger. I can't tell which one's bigger, but they're both pretty big. And it's pretty odd how this is pretty huge when this only weighs 2,000 kg. This weighs 15,000 kg. Not sure how the ancient death serpent is almost as big as the whale shark, even though the whale shark is 13,000 more kg. But we're gonna join with our other account, so obviously you guys are able to see how big this ancient death serpent is. So we're gonna be back. So we're here with our other account and look at how big this ancient death serpent looks like. I definitely do think the whale shark is way more big. It is way more longer, but regardless of that, this is still a huge ancient death serpent, 2.2 thousand kg with a giant mutation. I definitely do think you could get it a little bit more bigger than this. Our main goal was trying to get the giant mutations to see how big this looks like. And this is how the 1000 kg ancient death serpent looks like. Look at the difference of that. That's a huge difference. Look how small that is now. But yeah, that's the difference. This is the big mutation, and then the other one was the giant mutation. But yeah, I spent roughly around like 150,000 coins. I can't really remember how much coins I spent to get the giant mutation. Appraising is always pretty fun to do with the new fishes, and it's also way more fun when the fishes are huge. I was gonna do it with the whole dev fishes, but they nerfed the sizes of the fishes because those weren't the original sizes of the fishes. Because if you guys didn't know, when the update dropped, the fishes were like triple the size of that the size was supposed to be. But a couple days later, they nerfed it back to the original size of the fish, which kind of hated. I love how big the fishes were. I thought that's how the theme of the new area was supposed to be, but it wasn't. But they nerfed it. Not only that, but while I was appraising, I also got a sparkling shiny big hexed ancient serpent. This one has the big mutation, but the price of this, I don't know what's the most expensive thing in this game. Obviously, I don't think this is the most expensive thing. You could obviously probably go to the triple digits. But lucky enough, I got a sparkling shiny big hexed ancient death serpent. Huge name. You can't really tell how much this weighs because obviously it's covering it. But if you check the price of this, which I already did, this cost 56,000 coins. This is the most currently expensive thing that I currently have. I definitely could make this way even more expensive if I get a way more bigger multiplier mutation and also way bigger ancient death serpent if I get lucky enough. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show. I wanted to show that this was pretty cool that I got. Quite expensive, but I definitely do think there has to be a fish that's in a triple digit. That's gonna be the end of this video. I praised the new ancient death serpent. But yeah, if any of you guys were wondering how big you could appraise the ancient death serpent, it's always pretty fun to see how big you could get these fishes. This is how big you could get them. Look at this, how big it is, and also looks pretty cool. It's always pretty fun to just have these fishes around just to show them off. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is the biggest fish that I caught.